everybody, and welcome to the Shitstorm, an ode to the old Shitstorm by the super best friends who sadly broke up, and so now we don't get any more. But then my friend Sophie said to me, "You idiot, you make videos, why don't you do one?" And I went, "Oh my god, I should," and so I'm here, and so is she, because I shan't suffer alone. Hi, Sophie!
Hello! Time to suffer.
Time to suffer in here. Where are we going? We're going here. I'm picking a file I already have so you guys don't have to see it from the very beginning.
But bad thing is that this isn't a bad game.
It's a great game. So you get to see me go do some crap. Alright. Thank you, Grandpa. This is your ghost grandpa. He is dead, but he just keeps talking even though he is dead.
Because he's cursed by the Necronomicon.
The Necro-Omnomnomicon. Let's see. Ooh, a Houndmasters. Kill the Swine Prince. Okay, let's go do... Let's pop into a boss fight and we'll see how far we can... Or a boss thing, and we'll see how far we can get.
You have a lot of fuckers.
Yeah, I got 28 people in this party. Or, I mean, in this thing. So let's see who we're going to bring. This guy, let's see.
You don't want to bring the leper?
I can't. The leper is currently too powerful. He's level 5 and this is a level 1 quest, which means I can bring up to level 3. A level 3, I think, will not... Yeah. Must be challenged if I am to improve. Fine, I'll bring the level 2 healer lady.
Goyfart? That's an unfortunate name.
Yeah, Goyfart? Yeah. Let's bring a Bossnig to get lots of money.
Brettel.
Let's bring Brettel to stab things. And
Danvers?
Can Danvers is best in the back. So maybe I'll swap this for Danvers. And I have an empty slot, so let's just go see who's available to recruit currently.
Jester.
Oh, the Jester is hard to use. So is the Abomination.
The promise of payment.
But the Bounty Hunter is powerful.
What makes him an abomination?
He turns into a monster.
Oh!
Quite literally turns into a monster. I'm gonna upgrade everybody.
I thought he was just like a Frankenstein man. I'm like, have you ever read Frankenstein? Frankenstein is cool.
No,
Dr.
this
Frankenstein's
dude
not.
straight up turns into a monster.
Does he attack everyone, including your team?
No, he just makes them all get really concerned about life.
I'd be concerned too if, like, Joe next to me just
all of a sudden turned into Satan, and you were like, "This isn't what I signed up for."
But yeah, I saw it too with one of my best friends yesterday.
Nice.
It was alright.
It was decent.
Richie is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers for anyone who didn't see that.
It's been out for like a month now.
Yeah, that's true. And at the point of posting, this is probably going to require... Do you have... Okay, good. She has Sanctuary. I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to go flying off into the abyss and die. Now we'll give them trinkets. You can have this to make things bleed more. You can have this and this to make healing be super amazing for you. You can have this to make the plague happen. Where is the... Oh, there it is. The blasphemous vial that just is looking at us. It's like,
it's literally Cthulhu's head.
Hi.
It's just Cthulhu.
Sup,
Oh, I like the bag of meat that's bleeding.
Oh, Dismas's head. Yes. Dismas is still alive, actually. He's right here. But this is his head. It increases your damage by 25% and reduces your HP by 10% and increases the amount of stress you take by 20%. So
is it because the head is talking, or is it just because you have a fucking head on your bag?
Yes.
In your bag?
Yes. I'm going to assume it talks, because why not? Alright. Let's stock up on some shit. That's right. We may not get through this whole
I think it would be so cool if, like, portraits of the merchants and stuff were animated slightly, so they were like
that they just kind of like wobbled around and were like,
yeah. and they're like their fingers were moving. That'd be cool. I don't know. I just like art like this because it's
The ways
creepy,
and
but in a
rituals
way
of
that's
sacrifice are difficult to master.
What?
That's the Swine King in the background on this paper, by the way.
If they are to make the crossing into our
Ganon, is that you?
Yeah, we gotta fight him if we make it that far. I'm gonna try and speed my way to the boss.
The swine prince.
Yeah.
I
He has a
know he
little
looks like-
piggy. He has a
He
little
looks like
picture.
the. Yeah, he looks like the.
Abomination. A testament to my failures.
He looks
It
like what?
must be destroyed.
I was letting the.
Letting Grandpa talk? Yeah.
narration.
I'm assuming the boss is down here in the corner. So I'm gonna try and take the
But-
quickest route to him.
Pigman kind of looks like the Goblin King from the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, he kinda does.
Another
Jesus,
abomination cleansed
Brettle.
the lands.
What's
I'm
neat?
pretty sure a maggot isn't an abomination.
Yeah.
It's
What's
just how nature is.
Well, this is a maggot that is like the size of a small dog.
Oh yeah, that's an abomination. Never mind.
Yeah. That's why you're like, I don't want to. Oh, I forgot to move their moves around. That was silly of me. I'll do that in like half a second.
Go, Guy Fart.
Go fart.
The light, the promise
Yay!
of safety.
It dead. We didn't get anything. I forgot
Seize
to.
this momentum.
There we go.
Push on to the task's end.
Hush, Grandpa. It's fine. You can also change people's palettes at any point in time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. All right. Let me move this real quick.
I wish I could change my outfit at any point in time.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm gonna put her in this costume. And he's fine. And you're fine. You're fine. Everyone's fine now. So
I hear zombies and monsters.
yeah, so there's a stress meter in this game. If your stress hits 100, your will be tested, and it'll either be real good or real bad. Yay, there
Dinner
was
cart.
food in there!
I'm pretty sure that's just all human innards.
Yes, it was, but look, I got 22 food!
What the fuck?
There was a lot of food. So here's the thing I learned that made this game a lot easier. These items in your bag aren't just for like curing poison to your characters if they get poisoned, though that's really good. They also affect things in the background. So when I activated that cart, I used medicinal herbs. And the game will mark with like an X if it doesn't do anything, if you've tried it before, and it'll mark it with a symbol telling you what it does do if it does do something. So this one had gold on it, which meant there were items I could get. And those items turned out to be food.
You just sprinkled like basil and oregano on it and it turned into
and
edible
it turned out
food.
to be great, yeah.
Oh, that drum has a fucking human face on
It's
it.
made of skin. Yeah, and it does that.
For the
It
slightest
marked him,
lapse in
meaning that
concentration.
anything that has a special skill that greatly affects people marked for death,
Give them no quarter.
he'll take extra damage. So he can do it too. He can mark them. And it does this. It marks a target and reduces their protection by 10%. And it will increase his speed so he can attack faster. And if he attacks with Collect Bounty, it does another 90% more damage to anybody who has a mark on them. So that's one of the reasons why the Bounty Hunter is just insanely powerful as far as melee goes. The reason I'm prioritizing this drummer, by the way, is because he has moves that make you really stressed. And like I said, your will gets challenged if you max your stress, and you will either become you'll either rally yourself and get buffed really good, or more often than not, you become hysterical and something awful happens to you.
I like the pile of innards that's fighting
That's left
as well.
behind and
Yeah.
slowly being
A
eaten by
single
poison.
strike.
Yeah. Pigs and worms and things do an awful lot of poison damage.
So where do all these abominations come from?
Underneath your house.
Masterfully.
Okay.
So Grandpa,
Cthulhu.
yeah. So the thing is that Grandpa was very wealthy, and like in most Lovecraftian tales, when you're really wealthy, you just sort of become crazy, and you're like, oh, I'm too wealthy for the world, and I'm just too good for it.
So you decide to make fucked up things in your basement?
Yeah, so basically Grandpa went and hired every fucking weirdo and whack job on the face of the earth and was like, come here and entertain me because I'm just so bored here on my settee. On my fainting sofa. And they were like, yeah, and they were like, you want to see a dead body? And he went, hell yeah, I do. And then they brought one out, and he went, ooh.
You want to see this dead body walk?
Yeah, you want to see me turn this villager into a fucking pig, bruh? And he went, yes. And then the pigs just started mating. And here we are. So you can see the marks I talked about before, down on the bottom of the key.
Yeah.
So if I use it on the strongbox, it unlocks a hidden compartment, and I get even more shit. Yes, I know.
Get heirlooms.
You can only carry so much. Heirlooms, to me, take priority over everything else. They're not worth money, but they are used to upgrade the buildings in your town. So things get better.
Stuff.
Yeah, better people, better equipment, better weapons. How much damage are you taking? Oh, you're fine. Yay! A sad, tiny amount of money.
Hey, it's still money though. Ah! Trap!
Oh, how much damage? Ow.
And she has bleed.
There we go, I fixed it. It's fine. It didn't happen, and I'll turn the torch up. So, when the torch gets lower, its stats change. Yeah, you get stressed out better, unless you're a person who doesn't like the light, and that can happen. Our dodging is much better, our chance to scout ahead is better, there's a very increased chance that monsters will be surprised, and then the inverse starts happening. Now, the one good thing about having your torch super low or out is that your ability to gain treasure goes up really high.
But that makes no sense.
It's basically risk-reward. Is the gist of it.
Oh, so it's kind of like amnesia in the sense that if you turn out your light, you will go insane, but you won't get attacked as often. That kind of thing.
Yeah, so you'll fight harder enemies,
but the reward is greater.
But you will probably get even greater treasure. Though personally, I think if you're in the mood for treasure, you just bring an antiquarian with you, and she'll just keep finding random crap and putting it in your backpack. Yeah. So if you need money, shove an antiquarian in your party. Usually a low-level one is good, high-level ones are fine, because they can buff your party too. Because some people... Yeah, it vomits. At you. The vomit causes diseases, and diseases aren't necessarily cured. It sucks. You can definitely cure them when you get out of here, but some people have skills that if you camp, they can fix it.
Yeah, but you know how I said I saw It Too yesterday?
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily scared by it, because I don't really find things like that scary, because I find it mainly, like, nasty, because it's
just like, ew, it's gross.
So. Yeah, but I have to say that the monster designs and stuff are really cool.
I haven't seen the new design. I mean, I'm guessing nobody's really going to be spoiled by the plot of It, because that's been around for forever.
For like 40 years.
Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna throw away those gems and keep stuff, because I don't know how bad this is gonna get. There's loot in a bag.
But...
Oh, there was a journal in there. Oops.
I thought it was weird. The story didn't really make any sense because it was going off of the book and there wasn't an It Too written by Stephen King.
Yeah, well, it's basically It, and they split it in half.
Yeah. But I thought it was pretty cool. It was a good way to spend an afternoon. Yeah. You should watch it if you have the time.
I probably will when they both come out on, like, DVD or Netflix or something. Because the guy that they picked to be Pennywise is real good. Hi, lady! She needs to die very quickly.
And the guy who plays Pennywise can just make his eyes go wall-eyed.
Yes!
That's a talent he has.
It's just a thing that he can do.
Yeah, it's not makeup. That's him.
Nope, he can just do that.
That's just him being a fucking weirdo.
Yep, and if you guys have not seen the news article or the photo set talking about that, look it up, because it's really funny. It's hilarious, because the actor, I think it's another actor, right? It's not like a stage person, it's another actor who's talking to him. And
yeah,
asks,
it's the guy who plays Adult Richie.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, can you, like, do that thing with
like,
your eyes
did
by
they
yourself?
CG it? And he's like, no, I did that. He's like, you can? He goes, yeah. And then he just
And
shows
he does it while he's in the makeup, and the Adult Richie goes, "Ugh," and runs away.
It's really funny looking. He's like, no!
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
So,
What impresses me is that he doesn't even need to yell "con" at the top of his lungs to do it.
come on! Yeah, the fact that he does kind of go wall-eyed is really funny.
As the theme
You're like,
falls,
okay there.
a faint hope blossoms.
Shut up, Grandpa.
Quiet, Grandpa! Shut up, Grandpa! Yay!
Don't you hate it when Grandpa summons Cthulhu? Because he's just so rich.
wary.
He has nothing better to do.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying
Take that
fall.
Shitstorm instead. I
now
also
he's
think...
Cursed to haunt you and
Yes, I was right about the boss. Okay.
talk rhymes about you.
Yep.
Makeshift
Alright.
dining table.
So there's a lot of food. Look at all this fucking food. I didn't need to bring
Look
food.
at all that fucking gold.
Put this money in the bag. Leave the food there. I don't need it. All right,
You
now
didn't
we're...
put the money in the bag, you put it separate.
Yeah, I put it... There we go.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna use firewood to make camp. Y'all can
A
eat
moment of
lots.
respite. A chance to
It
steal
lowers
what's
your
safe
stress when you
against
do.
becoming horrors.
So if you can afford to.
I don't know why you would want to eat in the meat hall.
Well, where else would we eat, really? Because everywhere is like this. Alright, I'm gonna use Sanctuary. I recommend grabbing a skill like that for any of the characters. I believe this character can have one, and the Thief can have one, and she can have one. It prevents nighttime ambush, because you can be ambushed with no torch in the middle of this and take a whole bunch of damage. And that's not cool.
Guy Fart, use your Jesus powers.
Ooh, reject the gods would be good, except that... What's this do? Why would I want it just reduces stress by 20, but look at all these terrible things that happen.
You get drunk. That's basically what happens.
Ooh, this'll be good. Planning takedown.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah. Plant takedown. It's extra damage versus creatures that are oversize, which is they take up 2 spaces. So that's good. What's this? Self-only remove disease, self-medicate, pep talk. Bless. I'm gonna bless this boy. My friend, the light shines upon you. Excellent. Everyone sleep. I feel strong and powerful. Let us carry on. I am coping well despite the madness all around. We are healthy and mentally steeled for this challenge. We are out of firewood. We must steel ourselves for a push to the end. You can also end up in a
way is
very
lit.
long
The
dungeon where
path
you
is
get
clear.
2 firewoods.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Right, so we have fancy buffs. Or some people do, at least.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yes, Grandpa, I know. Also, if you rearrange your bag long enough, he'll start talking about how much you're hoarding. And I'm
Shut
like,
up, Grandpa. I'm trying to Mary Kondo my bag.
I'm trying to organize it so I know that I have a shovel. Oh, you need to be moved. I forgot that she got scooted. I'm like, you're one to talk. Who's
You're
the one who got us?
Who made fucking eldritch abominations in your basement for a laugh, dude. Don't talk to me.
No, you know the worst of it? And this is a minor spoiler for this game. When you enter the darkest dungeon, which is the final level up at the top of the house, you can go to it at any time. You can make anyone go, but it is highly recommended to bring level 6 characters. When you fight the Heart of Evil, which is the boss of this zone, you will lose 2 characters. Period. End of sentence. 2 people will die, and the heart will make you choose who dies. So you have to bring characters that you've invested tons of money in, and tons of time and sweat and tears, and you gotta kill 2 of them.
Bring ones you hate.
Bring people you hate. That's why I don't rename any of them. Because they're all going to die. Thankfully, I have not lost too many, because I've played this enough that I got a sort of a handle on it, and I'm not playing it on hyper-hard death mode.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm aware of
You
that,
should
Grandpa.
know from experience, Grandpa.
My
Oh,
heart
bitch.
shall burst. Here. Oops.
Oh, was he anxious?
No, he had poison, and he's like, my veins, they're burning. All right, let's shove it.
Get over it.
Radiance may
Let's
wake
go
up
fight the
victory.
swine prince.
My veins are burning! Oh, Christ!
Okay, so here's the trick for this. You may think that you should attack this, because Wilbur is the one who points out who he should murder. Don't. Do not attack Wilbur until this dude be dead, because if you kill Wilbur, he freaks the fuck out and kills you. Also, he is just made of innards and has no eyes, and his brain is exposed. So he's just a Lovecraftian delight. Let's poison the crap out of him.
No, my gray matter!
My brain. My beautiful brain.
I like how his little boy is named Wilbur after Charlotte's Web.
Right? Alright. Let's buff myself. And get ready to heal the crap out of everyone because the Swine Prince hits hard. He hits even harder. Yep, there he goes. Ow. That's half my health. Eat these two. Yep, there he goes. Don't worry, it's fine. Kind of. It'll be fine. It's still
Guy fart heal.
quick. Die fart, heal them.
I know it's probably pronounced Giffart, but I don't care.
It's still fart.
Giffart.
Giffert. Hi, I'm Giffert.
Hi, I'm Guy Fart.
Ooh, that was juicy, and it caused bleed, and that's always lovely. Oh. Ow. Oh, he's gonna do a lot of damage. Yes, a crit! See,
You're probably gonna lose your mercenary.
he attacked so good that everybody got less stressed. They were all like, yay! Alright. Oh,
Yeah, your mark is gonna bite the dust.
he does not. You end up on death's door.
You gotta do death rolls.
Yeah, every time you're on death... See, we got debuff from that. The accuracy went down, damage went down, stress went up. But
Because people were like, oh shit.
he went, oh shit, dude! Ha!
How many rats will it take to gnaw
Now do I get to kill Wilbur?
putrid flesh?
Because I think I do. I do get to kill Wilbur, but now he just shrieks, which does 1 damage and stuns. And that's all he can do now because the prince is dead. Please have some acid. Just blight that. Blight yourself.
Enjoy some
Momentary
bleach.
abatement.
I'm just gonna heal my people to spite you. He's going to die on his next turn. Yay! This is how life is taken. Grandpa has such good lines.
Grandpa's very poetic, but needs to shut up.
Grandpa has things he wants to tell you. Now you can continue adventuring, but for the sake of expedience, we're going to go back to town. Like I said, risk reward, and this time we were rewarded because I knew not to kill the baby pig. Don't kill the baby pig.
Don't kill Wilbur.
Do not kill Wilbur. Look at all
Like
that
to turn him
money.
into a pork chop after you kill his dad.
Yeah, you have to kill his friend first. So she leveled up and got a buff, which was nice. She gets more stress heal received go up. Which is good.
Guy Fart leveled up to level 3.
Finally,
She did, and she didn't get anything. The
Oh!
medical ward is free! Time to cure people of things I don't like about them. Firstly,
I
This-
like how I like how nasty she looks. Her hat looks like a giant fucking handkerchief.
yeah, it does. Okay, let's see. Hugh had a disease. You have lots. He has the aug. It's just 10%.
And the runs.
And the runs. Oh god, that's really bad. He's pooping so hard his health went down and his ability to dodge went down. So I don't feel well at all, really. I think there's someone else in here who's just diseased. There you are, here.
I like how they can't cure him of his leprosy, but they can cure him of diarrhea.
Yup, they'll just inject him with chemicals until it's fixed. Now, here's another thing you can do at the sanitarium real quick. You can take a person and plop them in the treatment ward, and pick something you don't like about them.
Zoophobia.
Yeah, or...
He's afraid of animals.
Yep, he gets more stressed with beasts, he can't meditate, and he will not drink. He's obsessed with material things, and he's a manic for money. So these are his quirks, his negative ones, and his positive ones. If I select a positive one, for $10,000 I can lock it in, so he doesn't lose it. I can also remove it if I don't like it, so that he'll earn a new one, and not remove any of the rest of them. His stress
when
is
I
above
first
50, food.
when I first saw the list, I thought zoophobia said zoophilia, and I'm like, you should just kill him.
Yeah. So, for these negative ones, if I select this, for $6,000 I can commit him for treatment. And they will sit there and do science to him until he's not zoophobic anymore.
Give him a lobotomy so he's not afraid of rats.
Basically. I choose to believe that they will bring in possums and rub them on him until he stops being scared.
Exposure therapy. Like when Jake the dog held Finn underwater with his jowls to cure him of his fear of the sea.
Oh my god, you won't fucking do anything, will you?
Nymphomania.
He will only pray. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Because he will only pray, but he gets less health if he has sex in the brothel.
He's a slut.
But he will only pray. So he's not that. He's slutty for God. I am a slut only for our Lord Jesus Christ.
Sure, you may be verified in the brothel, but are you verified in the eyes of God?
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Dezarin, and Jan Chilen. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Hey everyone! Thanks for watching. Like what you saw? Have thoughts you want to share? Let me know in a comment. Want to help my channel grow? Then share with your friends, or subscribe so that you never miss a new video. If you'd like to help me out and get some neat rewards, consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, you guys. I really couldn't do it without you.